Hello and welcome to House News. In this episode, we will present to you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of Indonesia. And now, here are the headlines for today. Parliamentary diplomacy has played an important role for Indonesia by connecting globally, advancing national interests, and strengthening international cooperations on shared concern and common goals. General Election Commission claimed to find 198 duplicate voter names registered in the permanent voter list in New York. Conflicts in multiple countries have intensified, evolving into wars, global crisis, and a range of strategic issues globally. This underscores the necessity for active involvement from parliaments on a global scale. The House promotes increasing youth representation in Parliament to empower young voices and influence legislative decision effectively. The School Transportation Management Unit for Jakarta Transportation Agency started to operate school buses for people with disabilities who use wheelchairs. The Committee for Interparliamentary Cooperation of the House invites participation from university students in a dialogue to seek the best strategies for marketing domestic products to enhance international competitiveness.
Vice Chairperson of the Committee for Interparliamentary Cooperation of the House, Sukamta, mentions the committee serves as a bridge for students who want to market their products internationally. With this opportunity, there is a potential for national human resources and MSMEs to showcase their best products. As a result, Indonesia is capable of competing globally to improve the national economy.
Yang bisa secara potensial berperan penting itu adalah para mahasiswa. Kita berharap mahasiswa UMY, mahasiswa DIY, mahasiswa Indonesia aktif di kancah global di semua isu. Itu sangat luar biasa penting dan mereka akan menemukan mitra-mitra anak-anak muda, para mahasiswa pelajar dari seluruh dunia yang bergiat di isu yang sama.
Meanwhile, Vice Rector of Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta, Muhammad Faris said, BKSAPD plays an important role in strengthening parliamentary diplomacy by bringing national interest to the global stage.
Kegiatan yang diselenggarakan oleh Badan Kerjasama Antar Lembaga DPR RI ini sangat baik sekali karena kita menjadi terbuka dalam banyak hal ya. Yang pertama, ternyata peran parlemen juga sangat penting dan ini perlu didorong untuk lebih besar lagi. Karena diplomasi is key kalau dalam hubungan antar negara. Kalau kita tidak kuat dalam berdiplomasi, maka kepentingan nasional kita bisa jadi akan terabaikan. Nah, peran dari multi actors ini penting sekali.
From Yogyakarta, Zia Ulbar, TVR Parlemen reports.
Member of Commission 2 of the House urges the Election Commission to immediately resolve the issue of duplicate name in overseas voter roll because this problem may lead to election fraud.
Aminur Rahman questions the commitment of the General Election Commission or KPU regarding the ongoing problem of duplicate voter names in the foreign voter list. The issue of double voter registrations, both domestic and overseas, should have been mitigated from the beginning during the data verification process.
Kalau tidak segera dikelirkan, akan menjadi isu sengketa pada saat setelah perhitungan akhir dan penetapan hasil. Masa kita setiap pemilu dipicu oleh persoalan-persoalan klasik yang tidak pernah terselesaikan. Penetapan DPT ini melalui cross check ke semua warga negara baik yang ada di luar negeri itu karena semuanya kan memiliki dokumen ya.
Moreover, member of Commission 2 of the House Gus Pardi Gaus reminds KPU to improve the public trust toward election organizers before the voting day on February 14, 2024.
Jangan ini digoreng oleh orang-orang yang memanfaatkan isu ini untuk mengatakan bahwa KPU tidak profesional. Dan mudah-mudahan kejadian itu tidak ada lagi terjadi di berbagai kabupaten kota dan provinsi di Indonesia.
From West Sumatra, Sigit Rilo, TVR Parlemen reports.
The Committee for Interparliamentary Cooperation of the House believes parliamentary diplomacy is a valuable alternative in addressing international issues.
Vice Chairperson of BKSAP of the House Sukamta states the government can involve the House in conducting diplomatic roles, especially with countries having a parliamentary system such as the European Union and the Pacific region. Parliamentary diplomacy is important to strengthen world peace as mandated in the constitutions of 1945. BKSAP of the House has an opportunity to address international issues because Indonesia is capable of supporting global concerns.
Uni Eropa misalnya kebanyakan parlementarian, kemudian Pasifik itu juga kebanyakan parlementarian. Nah sehingga hubungan kita sebagai parlemen dengan negara-negara yang tergabung di Uni Eropa untuk isu-isu tertentu itu lebih mudah dilakukan secara lebih lentur, lebih kadang-kadang informal, dan itu lebih mengena dibandingkan misalnya dengan cara-cara diplomasi yang standarnya itu memang cenderung formal dan lebih kaku ya. Ketemu Menteri Luar Negeri sama Menteri Luar Negeri, mereka akan mengatakan, oh ya nanti kami akan bawa ke parlemen.
Furthermore, Sukamta adds the current world condition is challenging. Almost every country is facing complex, interrelated, and cross-border issues. From Yogyakarta, Zia Ulbar, TVR Parlemen reports.
After the short break, we will bring you more updates from various commissions of the House. Stay with us on House News. Member of Commission 11 of the House encourages an increase in the number of young parliamentarians in the next parliamentary period, aiming to incorporate fresh perspective and energy into the legislative process.
During the PR Rewind event, member of Commission 11 of the House, Putri Aneta, highlighted in 2019, 16% of the newly elected members of the House were below the age of 40. Putri added the current level of participation from young legislators is satisfactory. She hopes that in the future, all factions can have more youth representations in all complementary organs of the House. On the other hand, Putri also encourages young legislators to prove their qualities in carrying out the duties.
Ada satu fraksi yang tidak menyumbangkan itu, dan kita harapannya nanti di tahun yang akan datang nih, pemilu 2024 ini akan ada keseluruhan fraksi yang mempunyai perwakilan anak muda, dan tentu yang paling penting bagaimana mereka bisa mewarnai aspirasi pemuda di komisinya masing-masing. Jadi kaukus pemuda parlemen yang kita bentuk ini adalah forum diskusi di mana anak-anak muda dari lintas fraksi dan komisi itu bisa berdiskusi terkait dengan persoalan pemuda yang ada di komisinya masing-masing, dan bagaimana kita bisa menemukan titik temu antara kepentingan dari masing-masing partai politik dengan bagaimana kepentingan pemudanya ini bisa kita kedepankan di dalam produk legislasi dan juga produk anggaran kita gitu. Dan alhamdulillah fast forward ke tahun 2024 ini kita bisa melihat semakin banyak tokoh-tokoh muda di DPR yang menjadi wajah dari masing-masing komisinya, selalu aktif mengisi ruang-ruangnya. Kalau di Komisi 1 tempatnya Bang Farhan ini ada teman-teman kita ya Bang. Ya.
Putri hopes young legislators can play an important role in carrying out the functions in legislation and budgeting, as well as catering the public aspirations. Helmi Andodi, TVR Parlemen report.
The Legislative Committee is committed to developing excellent quality legislation rooted in democratic principles. The committee also encourages active participation from all stakeholders in crafting the laws.
Vice Chairperson of the Legislation Committee of the House, Willy Aditya, points out the House is open to dialogue with various elements of society in formulating the law. He hopes the level of public trust to the House will continue to increase and the produced laws will accommodate the needs of the wider community.
Kami benar-benar belajar banyak dari pengalaman praktek-praktek baik di berbagai negara tentang bagaimana parlemen kita adaptif. Kenapa? basis dari kemajuan kita berdemokrasi adalah partisipatori. Tidak bertepuk, tidak pernah sebelah tangan. Jangan hanya kemudian menunjuk DPR. Ini DPR lembaga nomor 1 paling tidak dipercaya. Nah, kami mencoba benar-benar melakukan koreksi, evaluasi secara seksama, secara komprehensif. Untuk kemudian saya juga bagian dari anggota tim reformasi parlemen meletakkan setiap instrumen-instrumen ini menjadi tatakan kita bersama.
Furthermore, Willie adds, to be a modern parliament, the focus of the representative institution should be on the oversight function rather than on the number of legislative products. TVR Parliament team reports.
The expert body of the House initiates an FGD to introduce the public to the newly enacted Electronic Information and Transaction Law. Through this platform, the House aims to facilitate understanding of the legislation.
The Vice Chairpersons of the Household Committee, Ahmad Dimyati Natakusuma, stated, the current development of technology and information is massive, to the point where there are no longer barriers between the government in the capital and the remote villages. Therefore, the revisions of the Electronic and Informations or IET law is carried out to implement restorative justice paradigm. However, Dimyati urges the public to remain wise in using social media and to fill the media with educational content.
Elektronik, ya, jangan sampai dikriminalisasi atau dekriminalisasi gitu. Nah, maka oleh sebab itu sistem negara hukum kita ya harus dibuat prosesnya itu, pengaturannya. Maka supaya apa? Supaya tidak banyak lagi korban-korban yang ada. Nah, jangan sampai masalah penghinaan, masalah pencemaran nama baik digunakan untuk menghukum orang. Akhirnya apa? Orang tersebut ditahan dan lain sebagainya. Maka ada pasal-pasal yang sangat penting, yaitu pasal restoratif justice tadi. Yaitu tiada lain adalah bagaimana supaya penegak hukum menyatukan dulu agar dua belah pihak ini damai, gitu. Agar dua belah pihak ini tidak naik ke hukum, karena masuk hukum itu biayanya tinggi.
The House and the government have enacted Law No. 1 of 2024 regarding the Second Amendment to Law No. 11 of 2008 regarding electric information and transactions. This amendment aims to realize a clean and educational digital space in Indonesia. From Banten, Rizky Kurniawan reports.
We'll present more interesting information right after the break, only on House News. To create a disability-friendly city, the Jakarta provincial government, through the Jakarta Provincial Transportation Agency, has launched the first 5 units of disability school buses.
On January 17, 2024, Jakarta launched the first operations of disability school buses to help disabled students commute. The launching event was attended by the acting governor in the courtyard of the City Hall. These disability school buses were designed with special facilities to make students with disabilities commute easier, especially for wheelchair users and visually impaired students. The disability buses have special facilities, such as space for 7 passengers with wheelchairs, 10 sitting places, space for 19 standing passengers, CCTV, tactile flooring as a guide for visually impaired students, and hydraulic platform system to lift wheelchairs into the bus. These disability school buses travel along selected routes based on the locations of special needs schools and the number of students requiring bus access. Currently, there are only 5 disability school buses available. However, acting governor mentions the number of buses will be gradually increased while improving the service of the existing fleet.
Jamu, the Indonesian traditional herbal medicine, is made of various natural plants and spices proven to have healing powers over several centuries, and this cafe in Jakarta have missions to reintroduce, preserve, and popularize jamu.
Indonesian herbal drink, or commonly called as jamu, will be served and distributed in a very simple way. As the time goes, lots of entrepreneurs like to bring jamu to another level with a modern and stylish way, which is served in the cafe. Here are several herbal drinks served in cafe in Jakarta that will give you the traditional taste but in more stylish and hygienic way. Located in South Jakarta, this cafe has lots of outlets all over Jakarta, like those in Komunitas Salihara, Warung Jati, and Alun-Alun Indonesia Mall Grand Indonesia. You could enjoy some exotic herbal drinks such as green tamarind, which is presented in a glass jar with an interesting look. You could find this cafe in the Kertaniaga building, Kota Tua, Jakarta. Acaraki is an ancient name for herbalists at the Majapahit era. You could also see the way they made jamu with manual brewing techniques like what they have in coffee shops. What makes Jamu Bukti Mencès so special is that the recipe for each jamu mixture is made from a recipe book that has been passed down for 3 generations. Other than special recipes, the ingredients are also the best, which is imported from Central Java. Visitors can choose from jamu powder ready for mixtures, herbal medicine packaging, to ready-to-drink jamu.
Breakfast is often said as the most important meal of the day, providing you with the energy and focus needed to kickstart your day and enhance your productivity.
There is truth to the saying that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. How we choose to fuel our body at the start of the day can largely impact our mood, focus, energy, and food choices. Here are our recommended breakfast options that will help you get your morning off to get a great start. Smoothies are a great way to get all the nutrients you need. Prepare the sweet and creamy mixtures the night before, so you can hit the blender before you hit the ground running in the AM. The protein-rich seeds also make this a great post-workout drink. Scramble, poach, or fried eggs are a quick, delicious, and mind-focusing ingredient for any breakfast. Egg yolks contain choline, known to boost brain health, while the high protein content found in eggs can help manage hunger and maintain energy levels. Eggs can also help maintain a sharp memory, better cognition, and even decrease risk of stroke and dementia. With whole grain bread, lean protein, and lots of veggies, breakfast sandwiches can be the ultimate tasty, nourishing balance of fiber, protein, and healthy fats. Plus, they easily fit into your hand so you can have a savory, veggie-packed breakfast on the go. Beginning your morning with vegetables to start your day and set you on healthy choices. High in vitamin K, vegetables are great in the reduction of cognitive decline and improve mental focus.
And that's House News for today. Thank you for watching and have a good day.